This organization, Sanctuary of Refuge Ministries in Brampton, Ontario, is currently looking for a passionate praise and worship leader to work once a week for 2 hours. And the estimated pay is $43,000 to $54,800 a year, just to lead worship. And you're working for just 2 hours. This is what they pay. This is Alberta government website. Religious newcomer professionals are now eligible to apply under the Alberta Opportunity Stream, Alberta Express Stream, and Rural Renewal Stream to work with the religious organization and settle permanently in the province. This is the Canadian Job Bank website. Chicken catcher in Canada. Find key facts and figures about working as a chicken catcher. The following information is applicable to all livestock laborers. NOC 85100, where the chicken catcher job in Canada falls under. Canada government website, canada.ca. Agri-food pilot, eligibility, industries and occupations. Quite a number of them, several occupations here, but the one we are most interested in is this one, NOC 85100, where the chicken catchers fall under. There's more here. Harvest laborers, blah blah blah. Annual application, maximum of 2,750 applications each year. Starting on January 1 of each year, will process applications on a first come, first serve basis. Seven Pines Baptist Church in Santon, Virginia is hiring a church pianist, and the pay is $35 to $50 an hour. Expected hours is 1 to 4 hours per week. So if you get the top range, $50 an hour, work 4 hours a week, that's a clean $200 a week. In a month is about $800. Anywho guys, in today's video we are looking at some everyday skills that you already have and for which you are already currently offering some services free of charge, and you could potentially monetize this and even better still get permanent residence if only you moved abroad. If you're interested in finding out what are these different skills, services you're already offering that you can monetize and also get permanent residence abroad, then you are welcome to stay to the very end of this video. If you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Eva Mtali, and on this channel we talk about mostly travel, we share relocation tips, we share visa guides, and we also look at legit jobs abroad. So if any of those topics sound exciting to you, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and also do yourself a favor and hit the notification bell. It is on the right hand side of the subscribe button, and so that every time I shoot a new video you do not miss out. So guys, if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. I appreciate your time and I do not take it for granted. Welcome. You know how we roll here. Do let me know in the comment section below, where are you watching me from? Say hello, send your compliments of the season. I'm shooting this video on the 30th of December, and of course do like the video because it is free to like the video. It helps to motivate me and it just shows the algorithm that there's something very interesting happening here at Eva Mtali and it's worth sharing the video. So without much further ado, the first everyday skill that a lot of people already have and are already offering it is what we call a chicken whisperer or a chicken catcher. Literally somebody who catches chicken and sometimes even slaughtering it. So in our African communities, especially, at least I know about Kenya, not sure about other African countries, but most African countries, catching and slaughtering chicken is a common practice, especially during celebrations or family gatherings. Like now at the shooting of this video, we are on Christmas and New Year's season. So this seemingly simple everyday skill can translate into a very profitable venture abroad. And when many Western countries have a growing demand for locally sourced, ethically raised poultry, so you can try and find yourself a job on a poultry farm. And once you have that job, then take advantage of different immigration pathways. So in Canada, for example, agriculture-related occupations have a pathway through which you can get permanent residence with just 2 years of work experience. So the agri-food pilot initially was supposed to end in 2022, but as of the shooting of this video, it has been extended until 2025. So guys, that gives you a lot of time to do your paperwork and possibly get permanent residence. And this pilot program opens usually on January 1, and trust me, by midday it is full. So guys, you want to make sure that you have all your paperwork ready before January 1. You have about 2 days as of the shooting of this video, and see if there is a way in which you could find your way to Canada by catching chicken. Number 2, skill that a lot of people have and they just offer it for free. And most of the people most guilty for this are church goers. And have no offense, it is your right. Maybe that's how you give your service to God. But I don't see the harm if you could still get to bless the church of God and still get paid while you're at it. So, church pianists. If you are skilled in playing the piano, your talent could be your ticket to earning income out abroad, as well as possibly, you never know what it could turn into. So in the US, for example, a freelance pianist earns anywhere from $35 to upwards of $100 an hour just playing for churches. In fact, I have 2 friends currently in the US who used to play in our church in Nairobi, but they immigrated to the US. In our church, they used to pray for free. They used to literally play for free, and the only pay would give them is a thank you and God bless you. But right now, they are playing. Saturdays, they play for the Adventist church, and Sundays, they play for the other non-Adventist churches, and they get paid a tidy sum. So in terms of PR pathways, skilled workers in the arts, including musicians, may explore pathways such as the express entry in Canada, where points are awarded for factors like education, language, proficiency, and work experience. This one might be a little controversial, but I have seen it happen. I've actually done it once, like where you do impromptu preaching. So occasionally, this is whereby you step in to preach, and this happens mostly in the village churches when the pastor is unavailable. And as well, it's a good thing because you're not only serving the people of God, but this can be a very valuable skill abroad. Some Western countries may offer paid opportunity for guest speakers. So this is something you want to consider. If you have like maybe religious papers, or you have religious work experience, then you can take advantage. So in Canada, for example, as of September 2022, Alberta joined the other provinces of Canada in broadening its provincial immigration program and is now accepting applications from religious workers who serve the spiritual and pastoral needs of their community. So religious workers and clergy with an Alberta job offer from an Alberta-based faith organization are eligible to apply under all of the 3 Alberta Advantage immigration programs work streams. So that is Alberta Opportunity Stream, Alberta Rural Renewal Stream, and Alberta Express Entry. So if you are a religious worker and you can get a job in Alberta, then you can apply for permanent residence. In the US, there is also almost a similar program. So as I've said, like in the US, a guest preacher can be paid anywhere from $100 to $500 per service, depending on the size of the church and the location of the church. So the US also offers green card for religious workers. That is whether you're a minister or a non-minister, and there are several requirements that you will need to, eligibility requirements, but generally you have to have been a member of a religious denomination that has a bona fide non-profit religious organization in the US for at least 2 years before you file for your green card. So for example, could be Adventist church, could be Catholic church, could be Baptist church, could be the Muslim church, could be, I don't know, what do you call the one for the Jewish people? I don't know what they call the Jewish people. And then you must have been working continuously for the past 2 years immediately prior to filing the immigration petition. And then you need to seek to enter the US solely to work as a minister or in the religious vocation or occupation of your employer's denomination. Last but not least is worship leaders. I have seen, especially in the charismatic Pentecostal churches, and even a little bit I've seen it in the Adventist churches and even Catholic churches, there's usually people that every worship session they lead the praise and worship, and you're probably one of those who's leading the praise and worship in your local church, which already gives you an upper hand because you have showcased your musical and leadership abilities. So you may consider, if you moved abroad, this would be an opportunity to get paid. So I actually just shared with you an opportunity where one of the ministries in Canada is paying up to 54,000 Canadian dollars for just 2 hours of work per week, guys. So that is something that you can take advantage of. And then in terms of PR pathways, it's similar to preaching. Occupations related to religious activities can be considered under immigration programs in both Canada and the US. So guys, I think in a nutshell, what I'm saying is that turning everyday skills into potential income streams and immigration opportunities requires creativity and strategic planning, because as you may have seen, both of these require about 2 years of work experience. So you have to be very, very sure that you can give evidence of the 2 years you've been singing in your church or wherever it is you'll be catching chicken. And then by recognizing the value in what you already do, you can pave the pathway for a brighter and a more prosperous future for you and your kids, if you have any, or your family members. So always make sure to research the specific immigration pathways and regulations for the country you are interested in to maximize your chances of success, guys. And if you are interested in finding out how you can start a step-by-step plan in 2024 so that you can prepare your chances of immigration in a strategic manner, then you want to watch the live that I did the day before yesterday, where I broke down the process of what you need to do now if you want to immigrate abroad next year. Thank you for staying to the end. If this video was helpful, please leave a sweet comment below and do share the video. I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.